Present scenario of English language in India and aims and objectives of teaching English. Place of English language in school curriculum. Macaulay is given the credit of the official introduction of English education in India. In his minute order given by British in 1835, it was stated that English should be introduced as the medium of instruction in all the institutions of learning. Before independence, English was the official language of courts and administrations. It was the medium of instruction in higher education and a compulsory subject. After independence in 1947, Indian leaders, mainly Jawaharlal Nehru, agreed that English had become a major language of the world. Therefore, the standard of teaching English should be kept at a high level as possible. It was decided that Hindi would be the official language, but English would be continued as official language for 15 years. That is till 1965. Efforts would be made to develop Hindi, the national language of the country. So the intention was to replace English by Hindi in due course of time, that is from 1950 to 1965. There was opposition to this by people living in the southern part of India. Due to this, a bill was passed in 1963 in which English was developed associate official language and link language for an indefinite period. This means that English may be used after 1965 in addition to Hindi as the official language. In 1986, the NPE National Policy on Education said that special emphasis needs to be laid on the study of English and other international languages like French, German, etc. World knowledge is growing at a tremendous pace, especially in science and technology. With the passage of time, some states of India adopted their regional language as the official language, but Hindi could not be made the link language between different states. English in India today is a symbol of people's aspirations for quality of education and for a better participation in social and official life at national as well as international level. It is a desire of a parent to send his child to an English medium school from the very initial stage. So the place of English in school curriculum is very crucial, and this has been determined according to the National Curriculum Framework NCF 2005. According to Bobbitt, curriculum refers to the course of deeds and experiences through which children become the adults they should be for success in adult society. English language teaching requires pupils exposure to English environment which ultimately enhances a student's employability as English is the world's most studied second language and has become the main international academic language. In our school curriculum, spoken English has been neglected in the teaching of English. But the present trend shows that the oral mode is the primary mode in any language. The oral mode is very effective in real life situations. So in curriculum, ELT has been adopted to enhance students' capability to use the language effectively in their day-to-day life. In spite of translation and retranslation, the communicative language in the form of message, notice, news headlines, email writing, etc. have been introduced. The situational communicative activities along with interactive and constructivist approaches are adopted by the teachers. Group work has also been encouraged so that all the students could participate in the process of direct learning with joy. The curriculum full of fun with grammar and extensive use of audiovisual aids and language games and activities for the students will certainly help the children to develop their communicative skills of English language. Present situation of English language in India. English is presently associate official language everywhere in India and the dominant language in Nagaland, Meghalaya and Mizoram, that is the northeastern states. English is associated with modernization and high status. There is an effort to relate the English language to the Indian setting. Teachers of English are encouraged to attach greater importance to fluency than excellence in grammar. The main purpose of knowing English is to understand and to be understood. So while standard English is taught, the drift is towards Indian English. Basic things children do with language. Directing with one's own activities, directing others' activities, and attentions. Use language to play, explaining things, representing life, associating, anticipating, enquiring, and reasoning. Aims of teaching English are the general aims are as follows: to understand spoken English, to speak English, to understand written English, to write English. Specific aims. These are short term aims which are definite and precise. These aims help the teacher to plan lesson before entering the class. Fourfold objectives of teaching English. According to Palmer, a complete and ideal language method has a fourfold objective, and this is to enable the student in the shortest possible time and with the least effort to assimilate the material of which the foreign language is composed, that he is hereby enabled to understand what he hears and also to express himself correctly by the oral and written medium. Fourfold objectives of teaching English are to hear and understand spoken English, to speak in English, to understand what they read in English, and to write in English. Fourfold objectives of teaching English are to hear and understand spoken English, to understand what they read in English, to speak in English, and to write in English. Of these, 1 and 2 objectives are meant for passive command over the language, and 3 and 4 are meant for active command over the language. Abilities to be developed by fourfold objectives are as follows. First, ability to understand spoken English. Second, reading ability. Third, speaking ability. And fourth, writing ability. Abilities to understand English include. It includes following abilities. Ability to recognize English sounds without errors. Ability to draw meaning from what is heard. Ability to respond in action as a reaction to hearing. Abilities to read English include. It includes the following abilities. Ability to read prose, poetry, story, articles with comprehension. Ability to read simple sentences with understanding. Ability to read aloud without losing the chain of thoughts. Abilities to speak English includes ability to pronounce with right intonation and stress, ability to respond in speech as reaction to hearing, abilities to speak at normal speed. Abilities to write English include ability to form letters, ability to spell words, ability to select right words, ability to construct sentences, ability to write passage of a page or so of clear, well-connected thought in correct language with every point relevant to the topic they are writing about. Thank you.